Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and boy oh boy does it feel so good to be back here on MapleStory. Today we are going to do a little bit of random stuff actually, because I am going to be honest, I don't have anything planned for today. It is actually even a 5, 10, 15 and we're about 4 minutes left on it. I'm not going to be able to do anything really. So what I've been up to recently, I've missed about, let's say 2 or 3 weeks of bossing, grinding, events and everything else. I've been pretty busy with work and also been traveling for a few weeks here. Now I did venture out in South Korea, which is, let me say, a beautiful country, beautiful people, delicious food, and I'm gonna pop a few pictures and highlights of the trip. And if you guys are interested, you can follow my Instagram account as well for a little bit of behind the scenes. Now I do have a lot to share, a lot of planning to do with Chagasu right here in front of us. What we are going to do today actually is to take a look at a single item that, shout out to Maki, you told me about this thing and I was lost. I did not know about this trick, and maybe some of you don't even know it as well. Maybe not the veterans, right? The Guardian Angel ring. This ring is currently sitting as a boss accessory set. As you guys can see, it's belonging to that 5 set item, which is giving us a +5 attack power, +5 max HP and MP, alongside an extra all stat +10. It's not the best, right? Now, if you take a look at the Estella earrings, which recently I got it, I don't know if it's better than the current Golux set. What's interesting about this is to take a look at the Dawn Boss set. Now, if we do create or transform the Guardian Angel ring into the Dawn Boss set instead, we're gonna get a 2 set bonus, which is +10 boss damage. That's +10 percentage boss damage, +10 weapon attack and magic attack, as you guys can see, and as well as some all stat and max HP. Well, like, it is better than the current one, which is random 5 set here. It's exactly what we're gonna do, and to do so, ladies and gents, now I think we need to go back to this area, which is, there you go, this is the map. Ramu Valley, right? So we're gonna go right here, and once you do come here, let me see, I think you talk to the chief slime. Yes, so there you go. Do you know the secret of the Guardian Angel ring by any chance? So basically, it's gonna give us for 10 mil mesos a special scroll, right? So we're gonna type here purchase. Let's see if this is gonna work. There you go. Boom. I've never done this before. We're gonna take a look at what's gonna happen if we actually put the ring back here. Pop the scroll onto it. Oh, you guys can see the power went up, and there you have it. This is now belonging to the Dawn Boss set, which is going to give us a little bit more juice. Now if we take a look at the boss set accessory, now we're down to 3 set instead of the 5 set, which honestly, the only thing you're losing is nothing. Yeah, why is the 3 and the 5 set exactly the same thing? So it doesn't even matter now. Okay, there you go. So because we have the Twilight Mark and the Angel ring here, it's perfect. Now we can push it to 3 sets if I do wear the earrings here, but I don't think it's a good idea if I'm being honest here. We're gonna lose the 4 set Golux, and as well as getting a random 3 set instead of 2 set. We're gonna use that 10% boss damage. So again, thank you Maki, shout out to you my guy. That is the first thing for today's agenda, and again, I am just trying to see what we can do here for today. The other thing I want to do is to possibly push this little bad boy here, the spell book. Yes, I'm gonna push this guy just a tad bit, and what we're talking about pushing is mostly the flames. That's the only thing we can do here. And let me say, the amount of items that I've lost and got expired during my almost 3 weeks off here is huge. I don't know how I still have 115 of these flames, but we're gonna try and see if we can get better than 95 luck. 115 of these bad boys, so let's just pray and spray, see if we can get more than 157 here again. Ooh, okay, look, well, this didn't take too long. I mean, this is epic. 5% +5 and a 66. I mean, I'm gonna try and reroll a tad a little bit more, see if we can get a bit more lucky. I think we can get anything better, but it's worth a try. I'm gonna just pop a few of these flames slowly. About my trip, so I've been traveling to mostly Asian countries recently. I've been to Japan twice. I've been to Korea now, only for a week. but I feel like that's plenty enough time. The difference between these two countries so far is that, Japan is really known for lots of activities, lots of good food. Oh, okay, this one I thought it would have been better. As well as, just this hospitality being such a big, it's a huge level up, let me say. Now in Korea, hospitality is still good. It's still there. Nothing compared to Japan, if I'm being honest here. But the food, the shopping, and let me say, the skincare thing as well is, pretty decent. I've never been into skincare. We're all getting to that age where we should be, starting to take care of our health, our mindset. Why not take care of our skin as well, right? So, there's a really popular shop there, which is called Olive Young. If you guys have not heard about that store, it is huge, mostly for women, if I'm being honest, but there's a huge section for men as well, and you can get a lot of hair products, you can get a lot of, lotions, soaps, whatever you wanted. There's even makeup for men. Not only that, there's a few stores that only opens at 8 p.m. and are open all the way till 5 a.m. So all in all, I think like if you haven't visited South Korea, it is probably one of your bucket lists, I guess. I mean, just for the food itself, you just have to go there. And what I'm really sad about is there was no MapleStory shop, or not even a MapleStory themed cafe. Because if I can say one thing about this country is that there is a lot of coffee shops. You look left, you see a coffee shop. You look right, there's another one. You go into malls, there's one, and there's even underground tunnels with shops inside, and there's coffee shops in there as well. Enough talking about the travels. I did enjoy it quite much, but I hope they can open a MapleStory cafe. Like, I would have definitely been there, but again, it's just a limited time thing. Apparently it just opens a few times here and there. Anywho, back to MapleStory. Now, I do have a few totems. Unfortunately, these are not permanent. We've been trolled last time, and you know what, it's fine. It's all the way till April. We're gonna be using this, a lot, and we get a 3 set bonus, which I didn't even see. Now, with the extra slime ring and the spell book that we finally are wearing now, +5/+5, and a 66, alongside a 30 string, which is, pretty decent as well. First pitch set, again, long way to go, ladies and gents, but we're sitting back onto 73 mil combat power. Also, another little update, I somehow was able to get a little bit more. I mean, I've got 7% chance to skip cooldown. Not the buff duration that we're looking for. It's still pretty decent, but I am more of a buff duration kind of guy. The skip cooldown almost feels like sometimes if I'm pressing a button for like a buff and, somehow not being pressed properly, then I'm like, okay, I probably didn't click it properly, so I'm gonna press it again, and little that I know, it got skipped, so I'm, wasting some buff there. Now, on today's agenda, if we keep on going, the other thing that a lot of you have mentioned is the collector's request. Never done this quest. I'm seem to have always missing a few potions, a few buffs, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this little thing, which, if I'm being honest, ooh, lowest tower, ton of XP, thank you. Now, collector's request, keep on going, see what's gonna happen next. Okay, we're going on a world tour. Collector's request, keep on going. It's gonna move us to a different map. Okay, more quests. This is like literally free XP, you guys. If you are creating mule characters, just do this one. Where are we? Hidden street. Ooh. Wait, I got something here. Aurelia's necklace. Aurelia's journal and the song of the shaman, was it? Collector's request. Quite simple. More quests, okay. Oh. Stormclaw, are you asleep? Or are you finally awake? You were sleeping the day away. Come on, get up. We gotta go. The time has come. I'm telling you guys, I've literally missed playing, bossing and playing this game. It feels good. Oh, Siren Shield. Yeah, like I was saying, it feels good to take a break from MMOs, and I'm gonna shout out TLS, who mentioned about, these games, how it's supposed to be played, not per se, but, the fulfillment you get once you start pushing characters, that's basically almost what MMOs are all about. It's not just about, grinding and grinding and grinding like we used to. And the more you grind, the more you just feel like exhausted. And I think that's where I got to a point where I was doing weeklies on every characters while working and, you know, balancing life schedule and all of that. And it felt so good to step away for a few weeks and then coming back feeling like it's a new game, literally, till you get back to the grind. Now, what happened to the quest? I'm a little bit lost now. I spoke to this guy. I don't see collector's requests. I think we can probably go and speak to the guy. All right, so collectors. Oh my god, these are the... What? Okay, so Aurelia's elixir. Use a potion to receive a buff that ignores a fatal blow one time. Potion cannot be used on some maps and does not stack with the following buff skill. Obviously, Heaven's Door. Lotus Flower, I think, is from Lynn, if I'm not mistaken, and Might of the Nova, one of the hero characters. And then Sairam's elixir. What? 10% attack, plus 50 attack, plus 10 damage, critical damage, plus 6. And then crit rate, obviously, which we don't really need, but it's for only 15 minutes though. It's only 2 mil, which is not too bad. How many can you buy? Oh, wait. Are they going to be... I'm just curious to see if they have a... Yes, they do. Yeah, okay. Usable until... I mean, it's not too shabby for a few weeks, I think. All right, ladies and gents, for the last part of today's video, we are going to take a look at Jagestu's stats, the equips, everything else, because, well, we're officially starting the Liberation questline. It's about time. I've been postponing this for a while, and everyone's saying just do it, do it, do it. So what I'm gonna need from you guys is definitely a lot of tips and tricks with a Black Mage, which is, I'm gonna be honest, I've never attempted. Let me see where I can find this little guy here. There you go. I will do Black Mage. I'm gonna do a solo attempt and just take a look at his attacks and everything else. Tips and tricks, all welcome. You can also definitely join the Discord channel, which is linked in the description down below, or join the guild Stews, S-T-E-W-S, and you know, you guys can join and help me try to learn Black Mage, try to learn everything about the Liberation Conquest. With that being said, the stats, the equips, CRA hats, 21 stars. Even I forgot what I have, so I'm gonna take a look at this. Decent stats, decent potentials in flames. The shoes are looking decent. Cape is looking good as well. The gloves are good. We've got crit damage and 2 stats, which is the best we can get. Shoulders as well. This is good as well. I think I can probably roll this a little bit more, but I mean, it's juicy. Unless we do a 3% attack, but hey, that's really super rare. So I'm gonna hold down, and worst case scenario, I'll do a little bit of change while we're doing all of this liberation. Got the 4 set of Gollocks. So 1, 2 looking juicy, 3 looking good as well. And then Dump Penance looking good, 3 line emblem, sitting at 2% attack and a all stat. And then obviously we've got our rings as well. So I think equips are good. The stats, I mean, there's nothing much I can do. I did play a bit with the hyperstats. We did make a video about the whole, you know, hyperstat calculator, which I'm gonna be honest, it was a little bit hard for me to understand what's best and how to really use it. So I think this is good. I'm still gonna, you know, take a few tips and tricks from you guys. We do have a lot of honor XP, so we might, you know, play around with the 3rd line and see what we can get there eventually. Nodes, they're looking good. You know, everything 5th job related is maxed out at 25. We've got our Trinos sitting at 25 as well, so all 4 of them. Last Resort is also at 25, which is perfect. And then obviously we do have the other ones where they're not really maxed out. You know, I'm playing here and there to see if I can max these guys up, and some of them I don't even use, so it's just there for that extra passive effect. As for our Hexa stats here, oof. Okay, let's take a look at the Hexa stats. We only just have 1. We've yet to unlock the 2nd set here, which, can I just unlock it right now with you guys? Ooh, I think I'm gonna do it actually. So we've got attack power, luck, and crit damage, right? Okay, so I cannot put this bad boy. We can do main stat, we can do boss damage, we can do crit damage. And we're gonna go with increase main stat on the 1st line. We're gonna go with attack on the 2nd. And can we put crit damage? Ooh, we cannot. Okay, actually we can. So we're gonna put crit damage right there. Let's activate this bad boy. Okay, cool. So it is activated. We're not gonna... Currently, everyone says that the Hexa stats shouldn't be a priority, really. I'm gonna just enhance it once. See what we get. So we get a luck. We're gonna confirm this bad boy. And then coming back here to the skills, this is what we have currently. It is getting super expensive. I don't even know what the max level is for these guys. Well, I'm gonna have to choose one of these. I'm gonna go with, I think, Sonic Blow. There you have it. I think I need to put in a little bit more emphasis and more time on increasing my Hexa stats or Hexa matrix, because I've been skipping English Company and I need to do those. There you have it, guys. 73.1 mil combat power, which is pretty good. And I think that's going to be it for today's video, ladies and gents. I mean, I do apologize. It's been a little bit of a random one. We've touched a little bit of different things for today, but I do promise I'll be back and we are going to start the whole conquest. If you guys did enjoy this one, give it a thumbs up, do subscribe, share with some friends. And this has been Noori. Spread your peace and love. Catch you guys on the next one.